FNAF VR Help Wanted 2 is right around the corner. PAX West and Steelwool want to give us a little teaser early. So they combined together and created a FNAF themed area in their establishment. And it looks amazing. This video is going to be divided into two different sections. The first section is just going to be going over everything we see and everything that's been teased, everything that's been shown. So everything that's basically 100% confirmed that they've said is coming to FNAF Help Wanted 2. The second part is just giving my theories on what I hope to see and it would be really cool to see. First of all, if you went to the booth and you tried the demo of FNAF VR Help Wanted 2, you were able to see and play 3 brand new levels that I've never seen before in a VR platform. These 3 levels were Funtime Freddy's Break Room in Sister Location on night 2, a maid whack-a-mole game with Bon Bon and Bonette, and a carousel ride with Moon being the main star attraction. So those are the 3 things that are like confirmed, because they're in the demo. It wouldn't make any sense that they weren't going to be in the real game. Second of all is that there's a bunch of these props in this one booth area, and I would like to take into account that like the big banners that are on the outside of the booth are Help Wanted 2 and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and some of the things are from Ruin. Now the thing that makes me extremely like curious is that none of the banners says anything about Ruin, so I don't know why they would put stuff on display if it wasn't talking about Ruin. I would think it'd be talking about FNAF VR Help Wanted 2, so we could see potential. It might just be teased if we're not seeing like directly right there, because I'm not there obviously, but Ruin could very well be in the brand new Help Wanted 2 game, because we see an animatronic moving of Eclipse, and they made a bunch of props of like Vanny, and they made a circus baby like head on like the actual like on the custom night desk in this location. So there's a lot of stuff that are teased here. But the one thing that I just realized is that Eclipse is in like this little box thing. If you remember, the only level in VR Help Wanted 2 in a box was the vent. So that means we could be getting to see possibly more vent levels, and there could be hard mode on this again too. And if so, we get more vent levels, we could end up seeing like security breach animatronics like Eclipse and Sun or something else. But that would be super cool to see Eclipse trying to catch him in the vents. Going into seeing the like circus baby head on the desk, it seems to be a camera monitor, and this camera monitor looks like FNAF 1, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to signify. And the things to the left that screen, I can't fully see what it's supposed to be. I'm not totally sure what that's supposed to be. I can't fully see. Oh wait, I think that's security breach. Yeah, that's security breach right there. Never mind, apologies. That's security breach on that little screen to the left. But the main thing that really surprises me is that it's just baby's head with a bunch of wires out of it. So is this baby or is this Ennard? So we could be getting Ennard, possibly. We could be getting like the secret private room ending with like Ennard in the, FNAF Sister Location private room ending, in like the FNAF 1 style like location. Not like FNAF 1 style, not like FNAF 1, but because the private room ending was like sort of like the FNAF 1 kind of gameplay. Now, I don't know if Ruin will be in the DLC, because there's a bunch of stuff that's in that's in this that's for security breach. So it could not be in the DLC. It could just be showing off stuff that they've made. This is just a guess, an estimate, a theory, whatever you want to call it. Now let's get into like the theories and the really cool levels that we could hopefully see, and that'd be really cool to see in the new Help Wanted game. Something that is really cool, and apparently Steelwool is the complete opposite of Funko. Steelwool likes to go back and likes to do things from older games, unlike Funko, who doesn't give a fuck. The biggest question on my mind right now is, are they gonna do the same like style of levels from the last game, like vent repairs and like parts and service and dark rooms and night terrors? They're gonna do the same thing, Or are they gonna keep some of those levels but like mix it up and add like new stuff? If they're gonna keep the same exact levels and just do different characters, we could see like Nightmare in Night Terrors and Ballora in Dark Rooms, and we could see, you know, Ennard possibly in the stylized, not stylized, why do I keep saying stylized? You could see Ennard in the private room ending. We could see all that kind of stuff if they're gonna keep the same levels. Now, I know private room wasn't in the main game, but they could replace it with like FNAF 1 and just like change the animatronic each night, or add new animatronics each night. I want to give stuff that would be super cool in my opinion, and I just believe it'd be just dope to see and terrifying to see in VR. The first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking of like cool new VR modes was salvaged. And salvaging animatronics in VR, I think would be absolutely terrifying. You know, just picture like sitting right in front of a table, and the other side of the table is like Scrap Trap or Scrap Baby or Molten Freddy or Lefty. Like, imagine just being there and seeing an animatronic, and the only thing you have is just the dim little light, and every single time you look down, it potentially could just move or launch at you. Next thing that I think would be really cool, but this is extremely far-fetched, is a possible custom night. I don't know what the custom night would be about. I was thinking either like Sid's Location or some sort of ultimate custom night, like remake with like FNAF VR animatronics or something. That is very far-fetched, but that would be extremely, really cool to see some sort of thing like that. Obviously, if it's not in the game, I'm not going to be all pissed off, but I'm just giving ideas of what would be really cool to see in VR. Now, one thing in the animatronics that I don't know that could or could not be seen in this game is the book animatronics. I don't know if they could or couldn't. Now, I'm not including the Mimic, because the Mimic is in a game, it's in Ruin, but I'm talking about, like, you know, characters like Count the Ways Funtime Freddy, that's popular, or Into the Pit Spring Bonnie, or something like that. I don't think they would put that in the game. I don't know, I'm just guessing. It could be in the game. I'm not just saying it won't be. I'm just saying I think it's just very doubtful that they would put something like that in the game, because I don't really know what they would do with it. Other animatronics that would be really cool to see in a VR would be going up against animatronics or playing with animatronics. And by playing with, I mean we could see animatronics like Glamrock Freddy in it, or Monty, or Moon, or some sort of endoskeleton thing like in Security Breach. Maybe possibly Vanny in it. We could see stuff like the Blob in it, because I don't know where the heck that thing went. The Mimic could possibly. I don't know if they're going to put Ruin. That was just my guess earlier, but it does seem like it could be in it. We could see stuff like the other ruined animatronics, possibly something to do with MXES, and maybe they could add some really good lore with Gregory and Vanessa and the Mimic in this game. That is all about I really have to share for this video. I know a lot of my like ranting towards the end of it was like extremely like complicated, I'm guessing, because like it was very jumbled up and it like was just thrown out there. That's because I have very little to work with right now, but I hope we get a second trailer with possible more content. Anyways, that's gonna be it. But you also have something else to look forward to. The FNAF movie is literally less than 2 months away from coming out, so be excited for that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.